Welcome to the watch list. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. Canagold Resources has unveiled exciting new potential at its new Polaris gold project in British Columbia. Beyond the significant gold resources already identified, the project contains valuable antimony mineralization, a critical mineral essential for various industrial applications, including defense technologies, semiconductors, and solar panels. With global antimony demand surging and minimal production outside of China, Canagold is exploring opportunities to integrate antimony recovery into its gold production plans, potentially unlocking a significant new revenue stream. Joining me to delve a little further into all of this is CEO Catalin Kilofliski. Welcome, Catalin. It's a pleasure to sit and chat with you today.
Thank you so much for having me. And again, it's a pleasure to provide a very exciting update to investors. And first of all, Happy New Year to you and everyone out there. We are very excited about today's news.
Absolutely, and Happy New Year to all of you as well. So let's kick things off. Antimony has been classified, as I said, a critical mineral by major global economies. How does its inclusion at New Polaris enhance the project's strategic and economic significance?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's really in the recent months that antimony surge in price. During 2024, the antimony prices were up by 250% and ranging almost 40,000 US dollar a ton, which is an incredible price point. Is that Canagold has realized that going back to 1940s and 50s when the mine was producing gold, antimony presence was known, and it's actually quite a high grade presence throughout the deposit. So it's a very great surprise, I would say, that finally we are at the point when we are possibly poised to unlock alongside gold production a significant additional revenue stream that could come from antimony, which, as you write, is that it's considered a critical mineral not only in Canada, also in US and European Union. And really what has changed is the stop of the export from China, which is the largest producer today in the world, producing more than 50% of global antimony production. It stopped export to US, which is relying heavily on antimony for defense and also in industries such as electronics, as well, but like you rightly said earlier. And people are waking up that more has to be done to encourage critical mineral production within COVID-friendly countries. And we are possibly poised to become one of the next antimony mines in Canada alongside our current plants at New Polaris.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the results already happening right now. Tell me more about the known presence of antimony at New Polaris.
Yeah. So again, presence of antimony has been known going back to the original plans when mine produced in 1950s. And what has happened throughout our efforts to drill the project for gold, luckily, we have been assaying for antimony as well. We're not only assaying gold, we're assaying a bunch of metals, and antimony was one of them. So for us, we know the presence of antimony. It's not like we have to drill for antimony again. We actually have a lot of thousands and thousands of assays of antimony that are present there in the deposit together with gold, and that will allow us to quantify the amount of total antimony in the current 43-101 resource. So we are in a very unique situation where we actually have the metal and we know how much we have. It's just a matter of doing the work and coming up with the actual numbers.
And Catalin, with further antimony evaluations planned for 2025, how does Canagold envision balancing antimony and gold production to maximize value for stakeholders?
So more importantly, our current plans of permitting and completing the feasibility study on the Polaris are not changing. Nothing is really changing. It's just things are getting better in the way that now we are looking to add an additional revenue stream to the project. Antimony comes with a gold concentrate, so it's really there already, and arguably it's already paid for because we've already paid all the cost to produce the gold concentrate. So really what we are doing right now in 2025 is additional studies on how we can best recover the metal from the gold concentrate, and second, try to come up with a known resource for antimony. Why? Because we have all the assay information in our current gold resource. So the efforts will be put into coming up hopefully with a 43-101 antimony resource alongside gold, which then provides investors an actual number that can quantify the economic impact of the antimony on our project.
This is already exciting news coming out of the gate for 2025, and I thank you so much for sharing it with us today.
Thank you so much for having me, and it's a pleasure to provide a quick update to investors as we get into 2025.
So if you would like to learn more about Canagold, their website is canagoldresources.com. And to keep up to date with all of your market news, head over to stockhouse.com. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. We will see you next time.